sorry for pausing the music. I just believe this is a more serious matter than classic lo-fi and chill beats to study to. Could really offer us in this moment. I do think the vibe needs to be quite serious now. I do think this is a serious matter that deserves an urgent tone, a tone of understanding of just how deep the subject matter and the sensitivities involved with everyone is in this moment. And thank you for meeting me at this press conference. I'm very grateful. I know it's at an odd hour for some of us. I know it is at an odd hour. But yes, I did just want to get it out in the open as a formal announcement on stream, not just in the title. Yes, I have watched Morbius 4 times today. I have watched Morbius 4 times today. I will be answering questions. The only question I will not be answering is why did you watch Morbius 4 times? That is the only thing I will not be answering. Everything else is on the table. Literally every other question is on the table. The doc has made sure we're in a nice isolated room. I guess it's maybe kind of like a COVID kind of thing. Just making sure that there's enough people distant. Why didn't you not watch Morbius 4 times? Well, that is kind of the question of the hour, isn't it? That is kind of hot on the presses. That's sort of on everyone's lips at the moment. Is why did you just not watch Morbius after the first time? And the answer is because it was there. I don't really know what to say other than that. Simply that Morbius kept happening. And that's how I view it. I view it as Morbius was happening to me. Oh, I see we've got some journalists taking notes already. Fantastic, good stuff. You spell my name with a E-L-L-Y, and there's no space between space and mantis. That would be insane. But yes, I do generally view it as Morbius happened to me multiple consecutive times. It was not so much a conscious movement of mine to be like, that was good, let's go again. Because let's be clear, it's not. It's not. But Morbius kept happening. So again, just to be very clear, Morbius happened to me. This was, I am the victim in this situation. I am the victim of Morbius. I have been morbed. Doc, that feels childish. That feels childish, Doc. I mean, we're all adults here, all adults that have got our pens and papers and like several microphones pointed at them. I'm actually the only one that has microphones pointed at me right now, which is making me feel very isolated and kind of fearful. But the big podium is making me feel tall and important, so it all kind of evens out. Next question, please. Yes, hello. The lady in green. Yes, Keisha, I believe. I'll be answering your question now. How many more times do you plan to watch Morbius? As long as it's on in my house, I think I will be watching. I do have a very fun idea, which is I could set the world record for most watches of Morbius. Because at this point, I'm in 4 deep, and I'm very embarrassed about that fact. And what I'm thinking is, if I just keep going with it, then it could be something that I'm genuinely proud of. You know what I mean? I think that's possible. This is cruel. This is cruel and unusual punishment from the doctor here. Just to be clear on what's happening. This is not good. Everything about this is bad. This space right here, awful stuff. Awful stuff. Seek medical help. Well, you know who could help me with that is Dr. Michael Morbius, the lead superhero in the hit movie Morbius. If you haven't seen it, Dr. Michael I called him Dr. Michael Mortipus. That's not quite right. You can't cheat on our doctor. I can cheat on most things. Oh, God. Excuse me? No, that's not how it sounds. Hang on. I just meant I'm a liar and I'm untrustworthy. That's all I meant by that. But anyway, next question, please. Can we keep it on the topic of Morbius, if possible? Are you sure the risk of separating your space from your mantis is worth more consumption of the hit superhero phenomenon Morbius? Well, yeah, that is okay. That is an issue. Is sort of well, when you're in space, the main reason that you tether is oxygen for one thing, but also keeping you at the space station when you have to do a sort of spacewalk. Right now, the words space and mantis are untethered. The Doctor has untethered them. Whether he will tether them again, I'm uncertain. We have not reached him for comment on this matter at this time. It's possible that there will be a sort of unity between the words, but as it stands, they are slowly drifting apart. Now, in that space, we are filling that space with more watchers of the hit superhero phenomenon, the Jared Leto vehicle that we all needed, Morbius. So that is something that I could see the sort of silver lining there, and I think in these tense political matters, you do need to see the silver lining. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be very optimistic in this emergent situation, which is evolving as we speak. It is continuing to evolve. Next question, please. I'll be answering more questions if necessary. Yes, you in the boiler suit with the white face mask. You have a question?
Oh.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You can push the mic a little bit closer if you want. Just like that.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. Okay, well, I was wondering if someone would ask me that. And yes, I do think it is important to worry about the children in this matter. I do think it is important to worry about the children. It is not a children's film. Let's be very clear about that. This is not a children's film. So, Mr. Myers, you're right in saying that, yes, we should be worried about the kids. But as of right now, we are not having a discussion about the sort of rating of Morbius, as I do not believe children are allowed to see it. How do you respond to allegations that you are, and I quote, morbin something nasty? I was morbin something nasty when I got up this morning. I got up this morning and I realized my morbs were low. I realized I was very low on morbs. It was a dark time. I think I was more aware of it than Quiche was. I held a very stern face. But after she left for work, yes, I did realize that I was going to be morbinate for the rest of the day. And it was nasty. It was nasty. Again, this was not an enjoyable experience. This was not something that I set out to do. Ellie, are you a morbhead? I don't believe I'm necessarily a morbhead yet, because a morbhead is someone who, quote, cannot get enough of that good morb. I've had enough of morb. I have had enough morb. The sort of emergent issue we have now is that I am still suffering the morb. It is overwhelming me. Will you be changing your screen names to Morb in reference to your love of Morbius? That's a fantastic fucking idea that I'm gonna do right. Alright, hang on. No, Steam cuts it off. Okay, Steam cuts it off. Morb Rocket League. Oh shit, how do I make this fit? Hang on. Okay. I think we're good. For those that don't have me on Steam, this is sort of my branding, as it were. This is sort of the coat of shame, the sort of liar's mask that I'm now wearing because I have done this to myself. I will be increasing that counter every time I go on to watch Morbius. I'm not implying that I have watched Morbius for the last time, which I know a lot of people would be curious about that. Have I watched Morbius for the last time? I don't know. In these affairs, it's important to be prepared for the future, as it were. And right now, the future feels very uncertain. I don't really know. So all I can say is that I've watched Morbius 4 times today. Maybe soon that'll be 5 times. Maybe I'll drop the today and I've watched Morbius 17 times. I've watched Morbius 24 times. As I've said, it's an evolving situation. It's important to be patient with everyone involved. I'm the one involved, by the way. I've been victimized by Morbius. I'm gonna try and okay, the crowd seems a little bit rowdy. Everyone seems to be a bit uneasy with me right now, so I'm going to put some banging tunes on. Yes, very good. Okay. I'm thinking this will help calm your nerves, chat. I think this will, because at the end of the day, we have to love and accept each other. We have to love and accept those that we do not understand. I think this is an important moment in our relationship, so that you will understand that, you know, I have and will continue to watch Morbius. And as to my opinion of the movie, it is one of the worst films I've ever seen. It is without question one of the worst films I've ever seen. Just to be clear on that. That's like it. Like I'm drained after that. I'm done. I'm done, right? Like this is usually where I sign off for the end of the stream. It's like, oh, thanks everybody for hanging out. Good night. Stream ending. I'm just mobbed out. I've been completely mobbed out today. Look, we're gonna play some of chat's favorite games. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna chill. And it's gonna be fine. Look, there's a person on screen. They're not even played by Jared Leto. Isn't that great? I think we can all see some value in that. Personally. Has this changed your opinions of me any? You're welcome to say so. I think it's changed my opinion of myself. You haven't decided? That's fair. That's fair. You reserve your judgment, and that's why we appreciate you in this political party. Absolutely not. Yeah, because the difference is, Krynan, you've known me since I was like 9 years old. You are aware that this is what you signed up for. You had a waiver delivered to you like decades ago. And you were like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm never gonna need a good credit score. And now you have me. You're the only creature I expect to passively consume something terrible just to fuck around. It's been on, well, hang on. Hang on, okay. I may actually get myself in hot water here, so I need to express, these were all very legal viewings of the movie Morbius in cinemas now. Go and watch it and pay the theater money. I definitely did that. And in an unrelated matter, there's some absolutely batshit insane people that are streaming it all over the place and they're breaking the law. That's an unrelated matter. But yes, see Morbius in theaters. I think it's still in theaters. If it's not, I may genuinely get a call from some authorities later. Let's hope that's not the case. That's 5 PogChamps. That is 1 more PogChamp than times I've watched Morbius today. That little hard drive kept on cracking. For reference, I used to have internet so bad, it was more effective for me to buy games on sale and then buy an external hard drive that I got shipped to Krynan, who would then download my games for me, put them on that hard drive, and mail them to me. My internet was actually that bad that that was a more effective way for me to get games. I had no other way of doing it. And Krynan, blessed, patient, endlessly gentle soul that they are, they did this for me. And that's the sort of blood debt that we've been working with for as long as it has been. God, that was so long ago. Was that when I was on satellite or I think I was still on dial-up. I think I was still on dial-up internet when we did that. Wow. Ancient history, gang. Funny thing is, like, it's so long ago, but it's still too recent to have been on dial-up, if you think about it. Oh, man. Never a regret. Good history. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Back in the days when people used Steam Friends to talk rather than Discord or Skype. And then everyone used Xfire? Well, Crossfire. I think they always wanted it to be called Crossfire, but everyone just called it Xfire. Xfire was like, oh, I feel like Xfire could have been what Discord is now. But it had a few too many like in-game overlay things and like weird hang-ups like that, where it could have just been a social platform. I think it would have done just fine. God, Crossfire. I haven't thought about Crossfire in so long. I used to do all my role-playing on Crossfire. Oh my god, right! The message set. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it on YouTube. Hold up. We have a 17-second video called Xfire Sounds Defaulting Classic. Where is it? That's it. This was the default messaging sound for Xfire. That. Why? Why would that ever be the sound? Isn't that unpleasant? Do you want me to stop playing it? I really should, shouldn't I? Why am I doing this to you? I don't know. I watched Morbius 4 times today. Holy shit. is the worst thing. Oh my god. It's really bad, isn't it? I'm gonna leave my chat in DBD open because I want someone to just ask why. I have watched Morbius 4 times today. It doesn't feel good anymore. I thought it'd feel good, but it doesn't. I just feel washed and sad. Like, and again, let's be clear. It's not even a good movie. Okay, you watch a good movie 4 times in one day, I'm sure you're still wringing blood from the stone and finding like little things to appreciate about it. You watch Morbius 4 times in a day, and you just think about how little fucking effort the filmmakers put in. I'm sorry. Fucking Morbius. Why did I do that? Is this what happens when, like, I get left alone too long? Am I like a little kid without adult supervision? That's kind of grim, but it makes sense. Well, no, generally nobody does that. Whilst true. Oh god, I don't really have a defense for that. God almighty, gang.
2 hours later.
Nope. That's all you're getting, I guess. Oh, small game bot. Do your thing, nurse. Do your thing. Is she looking for Hatch? I have no idea. Look how pretty she is. Bonk. Bonk. I love this song. Hell yeah. Oh my god. We're never gonna find it, are we? I'm getting hooked just so I can... Amazing. Like a snake. Oh no, guys, I have a grim message to inform you of that I was not aware of. My name just shortens to I've watched Morbius. Like, brag. I didn't realize it just read I've watched Morbius. This person understood what's up. This person understood. That nurse seems lovely. It's mobbing time. What a lovely interaction. Morbius got us a hatch just now. Think about that. Think about that before you discredit the work of Marvel Man and his many incredible sons.